Likely this is your mistake that you're making. And I'm going to talk about that today in this video and about my favorite ways to become more of a magnet for money. Hi, my name is Kara and I make videos on mindset and manifestation. I've spent almost the last 10 years researching manifestation, a deep dive. I bought so many programs and so many coaches, thousands of dollars, and I'm here to share that info with you so that you don't have to. Picking out the best information where I have seen consistent results in myself as well as in other people, something I enjoy doing. I have to tell you that one of my favorite things to talk about is money. I absolutely love it because it was such a transformation that I saw in my life, and then I was able to help other people see that in their lives as well. You have to understand, a lot of people talk about money and money's a vibration. Yes, money is a vibration, but I didn't put the connection together. I didn't understand what that meant. So with understanding that money is a vibration, everything is a vibration. Vibration is essentially what we believe, what we walk around with, our state that we are in, what we're vibrating. So you're either vibrating abundance and you're in abundant money mindset or abundance in your life, or you're in the lack. You're not vibrating both. You can't have the connection of both. So understanding being in the abundance vibration, having that awareness of abundance and that being your norm is going to bring in more abundance into your life. So knowing that right now, I want you to examine, what is your money story? How do you feel about money? Do you feel that it's difficult to get, that everybody else has it, that you have to try really, really hard, that some people are born wealthy, other people are not, that it's difficult for you because of X, Y, and Z, whatever your circumstances that you may have? Really examine that in your story that you have about yourself and your relationship with money. Because whether you realize it consciously or it's something that you carry around subconsciously, somebody told you when you were a child, oh, we don't, I'm not a wealthy family, or whatever that core belief is, that doesn't have to be your state. That doesn't have to be your vibration of what you are in. You don't have to claim that. We're always moving and shifting into different states, different realities, different vibrations. I used to think vibrations were something that was difficult to get to, but I feel like it's, as you change, it's just a different layer, a different step. It's like I'm taking a step forward and taking a step up into that different step that maybe you haven't been before. So being aware of your vibration, being aware of what your story is. What are you telling people about you? Are you always in lack, not having enough, complaining about paying bills? Or do you envy other people that have money and think that's not your story? And then, are you willing to change that story? Are you willing to see money differently and yourself and your relationship with money differently? Are you willing to see that harmonious relationship where you like each other and you are in a harmonious relationship together? A partnership that you're willing to accept with money now, with abundance, being in that abundant vibration and having that shift in your awareness that can be your new norm that you have, and that you can change your story to any way that you want to. You can write it down on paper, carry it around in your pocket if you want to, or you can just relax, be in that state, call it in and say, this is how I am now. No matter what I see, no matter what is happening in my life, this is who I am. I am an abundant person. I attract abundance every day. That is my norm. One of my favorite affirmations that I like to say is I'm always at the right place at the right time and meeting the right people at the right time versus just saying I'm wealthy, because that for me felt like such a jump to think, what is wealth? $1 million versus, oh, I'm just at the right place at the right time for the right jobs, right opportunities, the right things that fall into my lap. That made an easier shift for me in my vibration. It was like taking little baby steps for me. So that may be an approach that you want to give. Also, you have to understand, especially with money, this is what I see often with people with money, because I saw it in myself as well. And it's the how. How is it going to come? How am I going to get it? How am I going to get $300,000 or $1 million? And because I would have to jump through this hoop and this hoop and this hoop. Some people, they like that, and they like to have a plan, but it doesn't have to be that way, and it doesn't have to be that difficult. The most important thing, regardless of whatever money that you have, because somebody could give you $1 million. Oh, my dog has just stood up in the mic. Somebody could hand you $1 million, but if you don't have the vibration of abundance, it may bring you more problems than solutions. And you'll worry about, can you maintain that long term? How is it, are people going to be envious of you, or how is it going to be spent in, or being spent in a non-productive way? So being aware of your relationship and your awareness of what money is and how it can benefit you and how you can make it grow. Are you willing to make that grow? That can be part of your story that you have. That's part of my story that I like to share also. So not being caught up in the how, because when you're caught up in the how, it's like putting a parameter on your creation, your vibration, your state that you're in. It's like taking a funnel and having a sand drip through it versus having a huge shovel and it just coming at you and flowing to you with ways that you didn't even expect. I did another video in the past about talking about manifesting $30,000 just by the state of saying, I'm thankful for a penny. I'm thankful for $30,000. I found a penny on the street and I received $30,000. A month later, I wasn't affirming nonstop. I was just didn't care how it came. I was so thankful and abundant and more aware of my abundance every day and staying in that vibration. And then I became magnetic to opportunities. And money started to come in the most unique ways. And because if you put that how, you're not going to see the amazing ways that it can come, and you will be in essentially the needy phase of thinking you need it, that you want it, and you're not that vibration to abundance. Needy wanting energy is not abundant energy. Have you ever hung out with somebody that's needy and complains about money and talks about how they don't have it and they're not as blessed as other people and very jealous? Are they in an abundant energy? No, they're in a needy, begging energy. Abundance is thankful for the air that we breathe, thankful for food to eat, thankful for a place to sleep, transportation, being able to wake up every day, those kinds of things. When you're in that state of abundance for everything, you're going to get more abundance because you're in that vibration of abundance, and it's just going to become stronger and stronger with the belief that you have. One of my favorite things to do is just being in awareness of that, what I have, and being thankful for it. And it's exciting to see the things that become more aware that were always in front of my face, the opportunities, the people, the experiences that I wasn't in the past a vibration to be aware of. So be aware of your story, the people that you hang around with, and not being stuck on the how and being open to receive. You're going to see some changes. You're going to see some massive changes. And you have to know it's not up to you to how you receive it. It's just up to being in that vibrational match, that you're not a needy begging, pleading, that you're abundant, and that's just your norm. It's your norm to have abundance. And another way that it can come too with me when I first started with manifesting money is it was a way that it wasn't always a dollar amount. I would say things like, I'm thankful for traveling, and I would receive a free trip. I would be thankful and awareness of opportunities for luxury. I would just walk around saying, I like things that are luxurious, and made a list. I had a luxury list, like, this is what people have that are luxurious. And I would go to places to just experience that, whether it was at the mall and holding the item, or it was eating a certain food or drinking, or even going to coffee shops that are high end at a fancy hotel or a fancy place that was out of my norm, to get in that vibration of luxury, wealth, abundance, being in that vibrational match and having that. And knowing that it can come in that way too, the abundance and the wealth, whether it's a number that you receive or whether somebody gives you a brand new car and a brand new house, you're open to receive it. And that is the last thing that is the most important with being open to receive. My dog always wants to be in the video. So you want to be in the video? Being open to receive it. When it comes to you, you don't have to say, and being aware of not rejecting or being aware of rejecting, being aware of rejecting what it is that you desire. If somebody hands you $100, you don't hand it back and say, no, thank you. That you say, thank you. That's your vibrational match. That person's happy to give it to you because they're abundant as well. And then a wonderful exercise that I like to do at times is being aware of giving and spending is okay because you're receiving it. You don't have to hold on tight to your money because that's needy energy. That's desperate energy, holding on to that money. And you don't have to give where you're feeling left empty. That's not abundant energy as well. If you're overgiving and you feel like you're in a negative, then you're not going to be in abundant energy. So being aware of your money, how you talk about it, how you spend it, how you share it, and is that helping you feel more abundant, being in an abundant energy, or is it in a lack, desperate energy? Worried about the how, when is it going to happen, when am I going to get more, and other people can do it, but you can't. No, you can do it too. If you're here watching this video, you can do it because I did it and I enjoy doing that. I enjoy connecting with other people and hearing their success stories as well. So this is, I feel like, the most solid information to share with anybody that wants to change their relationship with money. And you're just building your confidence in yourself, your relationship with money, your ability to raise that vibration to become a magnet where people are just throwing money at you because they love you. They just want to be around you in your presence, and that's just the norm. That's the norm that you had, and just saying thank you and knowing that you can help and bless other people as well. So try this out for 30 days. Just give it a different perspective and a different view at money where you're willing to change that relationship and your old story, that you can start with nothing. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money to buy a program. You can just build your confidence in yourself and build your confidence in your relationship with money, and then let it go from there. It's perfect to have goals to expand it and to grow, but you have to go back to that core. What is your vibration and what is your story with money? If you put the parameters on money, you're going to get parameters on money. You have to know that you are a reflection to your state. You have to become aware of that, or when you become aware of that, then you will see that change and that shift happen. That it's okay. In the past, it was a different way, but you're more than open and you're willing to be the most abundant you every day in every way, and seeing that abundance everywhere you go. So thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. I know that you are becoming more abundant just watching this, because I tend to connect with people. I always connect with people that are becoming more abundant. And if you do need help with your situation, I offer the one-on-one consultation, as I like to call it, because I often encounter people that only need a few times to come up with a plan and they are living their best life. So that's my goal, is to teach people to fly, to not become dependent on me, but to fly and help other people as well as they encounter in their everyday life. So I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.